Welcome to my YouTube channel Sharad Mapari. Please subscribe, like, share and click on the bell icon for new videos. Environmental Studies Part 1 of Standard 4. Lesson number 4. Water safe for drinking. Try this. Take a glass half full of water, add a spoonful of sugar to it and stir it with a spoon. See what change takes place. Repeat this experiment with each of the substances mentioned here. Wash the glass clean every time you take the next substance. Common salt, honey, washing soda, powdered alum, sand, wheat flour, sawdust, turmeric powder and some oil. What do you see? Sugar, salt, washing soda, alum disappear in the water. They dissolve completely in the water, but sand, sawdust, turmeric powder, oil do not disappear even on stirring. They do not dissolve. What does this tells us? Some substances dissolve in water while some substances do not. The substance that dissolves in water spreads throughout the water. When salt dissolves in water, the water in the container tastes salty. When sugar dissolves, the water tastes sweet. A new term, solution. When a substance dissolves in water, a mixture of that substance and water is formed. This mixture is called the solution of that substance. If someone gets loose motions, we give them a solution of salt and sugar to drink. This solution is called ORS or oral rehydration solution. A patient in a hospital is sometimes put on saline, that is, on a solution of salt in water. Sometimes other medicines may also be given through saline. These are examples of useful solutions. Try this. Take some muddy water in a big beaker. If you do not find muddy water, then make some by adding some soil, pieces of dried twig, straw, leaves, etc. to water. Now allow this beaker to stand still for 4 or 5 hours. What do you see? The particles of soil sink in the water and form a layer or sediment at the bottom. But twigs and other rubbish float on the water. It takes a long time for the sediment to form. What does this tell us? Particles of soil are heavier than water, but because they are very small, they take a long time to settle to the bottom of the water. Leaves, twigs, etc. are lighter than water. Now the water appears much cleaner and transparent than it was. The process of allowing heavier particles to settle to the bottom of still water is called settling. Without disturbing the sediment, pour the water above it into 2 smaller beakers. Even though this water appears much cleaner than before, there are still some fine particles of soil and some rubbish floating in it. A new term, potable water or water safe for drinking. Water that does not endanger our health in any way when we drink it is called safe drinking water or potable water. We have seen some methods of making muddy water clean and transparent. However, such water may still not be potable. Can you tell? Number 1. In the rainy season, the water of rivers and streams becomes muddy. Why do we not drink that water? Answer. During rainy season, the water of rivers and streams carry lots of soil particles with them. The rain mixes soil from nearby areas in water sources. There may be disease-causing germs also in such water. Many outbreaks of diseases are caused due to drinking such water. Therefore, we will not drink such water. Number 2. When on an excursion, if you find that the water of a spring or well there has a bad smell, would you drink it? Answer. The water that has a bad smell is not potable. It can cause harm to the health. So such water will not be used for drinking. Water safe for drinking. Potable water. Drinking water must be safe for our health. Pure water has no taste, smell or color. If water has a color or a foul smell, one must avoid drinking it. It can make us ill. When we get muddy water during the rains, we allow it to settle before using it. If necessary, we use alum or we filter the water. Its muddiness disappears and the water looks clean and transparent. Can we say that it is now safe for drinking? Let us learn some more about this. New terms: micro, very small; organism, a living thing; microorganism, a living thing that cannot be seen by the naked eye or even with a magnifying glass; microscope, an instrument for looking at very small things which we cannot see with our eyes or even through a magnifying glass. Do you know, if we take a bit of yogurt or a drop of buttermilk on a glass slide and place the slide under a microscope, we see very tiny living things in it. They are called microorganisms. These microorganisms convert milk into yogurt. They are useful for us. But all microorganisms are not useful. Some microorganisms cause diseases when they enter our body. They are said to be harmful microorganisms. There are numerous kinds of microorganisms around us. They are in the soil, in water, in air, on rocks, that is, anywhere and everywhere. Even if harmful microorganisms are present in water, we are not able to see them. Now, though the water with such microorganisms looks transparent, would it be safe for drinking? You may know that during the rainy season, we often hear of an outbreak of diarrhea or gastritis. At such times, we need to boil the water that has been cleaned by settling and filtration. Only then does it become safe for drinking. Boiling the water kills the microorganisms in it and prevents diseases. Use your brain power. Number 1. Some substances do not dissolve in water. What could be the advantage of this? Answer: if two substances are mixed together and one is not able to dissolve, we can separate them easily. Once the substance dissolves, it becomes very difficult to take it out of the solution, but the substances which are unable to dissolve can be separated out by filtration or settling. This is the advantage of substances that do not dissolve. Always remember, even such tiny living things like microorganisms, which our eyes cannot see, have great importance in our lives. Thank you for watching this video.